Hey guys, welcome guys. Tonight this is our second win sessions, and tonight I wanted to talk all about comfort, right? I wanted to talk all about comfort because this comes up a lot, and I want to talk about the courage that it takes to get over comfort, right? How you can make bold moves in business and in life. I have done a lot of calls today, and truth be told, a lot of those conversations, a lot of the stuff was about just regular life principle, right? It was about regular life stuff and how you apply it to business and how you actually able to grow and thrive and all those things. But what a lot of people don't get is that it stems from just regular personal development. One of the main reasons why I wanted to stream over into just really focusing more on my personal brand, because a lot of the work I do, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the work I do in my business is all really centered around personal development. I am training people how to become a better version of themselves. So that is one of the main reasons why I wanted to do this. And in the process, guess what? I am also overcoming the comfort levels and all that good stuff and trying to figure out who I am really, when you stripped of the name, when you stripped of the title, when you the mom title, the fiance title, the all this stuff, CEO, business owner, when all of that is gone or non-existent and you're left with just yourself, who the hell is that? I'm trying to tell you. And guys, sometimes, I'm not even gonna say sometimes, more often than not, I would come up with the answer of I don't know. Right? So I'm figuring it out. And a lot of the conversations we have in my different groups and programs, they're going through the same thing, right? So that's what I really wanted to talk to you about, because comfort zones is going to cost you your freaking calling if you stay in them too long. I will often go into a comfort zone, and it's really because it's lack of clarity on what I'm supposed to be doing or where the hell I'm supposed to be going, right? So you get stuck in this place of this works, this is good, this is cool, when in all actuality it's not. How many of you guys know that you are supposed to play a bigger game, or you supposed to just be having a different experience than what it is that you have right now? This is actually a live, this is a conversation. This is not a training or podcast. This ain't none of that. This is a conversation. And the main thing is what you guys will find out in the chat. And I'm a chat type of person. Y'all know. Hey, Helen. Hey, Kim. Hey, Carla. Hey. And what you guys will find and see is that the things that you struggle with are very common. When I've been coaching for a long time, and the things that I hear, sometimes I see an earlier version of me in the ladies that I serve, right? And I know how I overcame, right? But it had nothing to do with a real business strategy. Most of that stuff was personal development and really just becoming a higher version and a better version of me that came with practice, right? So it's like, sometimes when people are attracted to the thing, well, what I do anyway, when people are attracted to the thing, they're not even thinking about the requirement of personal development that is going to take for them to really make the money that it is that they want to make. They ain't even thinking about that. Hey, Diva girl, they not. So and especially early on, it made it hard to really help people, because the thing that's in the daggone way, it ain't got nothing to do with your designs and none of that. It got everything to do with where you are mentally right now, right? Or the lack of clarity that you have, or the sense of no discipline that you have. The motivation going to come and go. I don't need to be motivated to do what I'm supposed to do, because I'm a Gemini and I'm a creative. So I'm motivated one day and it's gone as fast as I can blink. The motivation is gone. But what it's going to take for me to see this task out is the actual discipline, right? I'm trying to tell you guys tonight, I really want to help you while I'm discovering how to choose courage over comfort. Because at the end of the day, guess what? Your next chapter, whatever that look like, it don't need you playing small. Playing small got you to where you are now. That next level, it needs you showing up in a bold and dynamic way. The one thing I know about it is that all of you guys got it. I've been talking to y'all too long. Helen say, "Oh my God, you just spoke to me about the mental." God, Helen, and guess what? I'm talking to everybody. Oh, that's my girl Darrell. Okay, I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm talking to everybody. We all have a lot of commonalities, right? So when I'm hearing you guys' story and I'm hearing the things you struggle with, and I'm like, oh yeah, I did that. Yeah, I was there too, right? And the thing about it is, I just know the things that got me out of it, the things that got me past it, the things that got me over it, the things that helped me achieve a certain level of success. And that's why I wanted to come over into this stream and this platform and build this personal side, because all of it is personal. Y'all think it's business, and it's not. Business is just making a damn decision to do it. That's it. Just make the daggone decision. But personal, that makes it hard for you to make the decision. Hey, Keisha girl. I love y'all. Okay, y'all over here, come talk to your girl. Y'all gotta do me a favor and share this, because we ready to have a whole conversation. This is just regular old Precious Stevens, okay? So that means you got a question, or if I drop a nugget, put something down in the chat so I know. I want to welcome you guys to Second Wind Sessions, right? This is going to be our weekly space to breathe, to rediscover ourselves and actually build courage, right? To do whatever is next in life, whatever is next in business, because it's easier to say than do. And I'm discovering just how challenging it is for others through my coaching programs. I'm like, wow, for me, of course, it's going to come easy because I've done the work. I've been in professional and personal development for 6-7 years now, right? So knowing that that's challenging, guys, this is what this space is all about. Now I'm at another level of challenging and trying to figure out who the hell am I really, right? I'm trying to tell you. Beehive baddies, come on, bro. She said, this is needed. Baby, I thought so. I thank you. I thought it was needed. Look at my queen, Alicia. I'm trying to tell y'all, guys, I thought that this was needed, and I felt compelled to just do it. I didn't have a plan. We just did it. I swear to goodness. I think it was a freaking Tuesday, and it came to my mind. And I'm like, because it really came to my mind. I'm always going to give accolades to my team, because the way that they support me and my business, it now gives me time to clearly think, right? I'm out of the weeds. I could really think about real things I want to do. And what has happened is I could have all this stuff moving, but I still feel a place of unfulfillment. I'm like, okay, that's cool. But when you are out of the era of chasing money and now it's working on autopilot, you want something for you. This is for me. I told y'all, if y'all came on from my other live, like, don't come over here thinking you're going to get a whole bunch of tips and tricks and strategies. And baby, I ain't got it. I'm figuring it out. And we're going to figure it out together. Keisha say, just wanted to say how much I appreciate you being consistent with pouring into our lives. Yes, not just for draping, but for everything from top to bottom. And Keisha, that's important, right? Like I internalize everything that I do, I feel, because when I say I serve, I don't think people understand how when I say I serve, I look for ways to serve you guys. And I just knew that me in my vulnerable state of, yeah, you may get up here, you may reach this level, and this is what it could look like, especially if you're chasing money. And then when I told my group earlier today, don't worry about the money, because when it comes, what you going to do with it? Have a plan for it. Otherwise, guess what? You're going to be right back to where you feel right now. You're going to feel unfulfilled because you're chasing the wrong thing. Now I chase purpose. My purpose is to serve. That's why I get up every day. Almost. I'm gonna be honest. Almost. Some days I just ain't got it. I ain't got it. But I get up every day looking for how can I serve my community today? How can I pour into my ladies today? How can I come from behind who I am and just pour into others? And just so happen, I am blessed immensely just by doing that. So if that's working, like how my team say all the time, they say if it's working, don't let's not touch it. Leave it alone. If it's working, leave it alone. To call and say it again, to serve is a gift. But at the end of the day, all of us can do that. All of us can serve. Some of us sit on our gifts and we feel like we're robbed of opportunities. No, we're not robbed of opportunities. You ain't in the proper position to receive the opportunity because you're gonna know what to do with it. I don't miss opportunities because I'm grateful for them and I make sure I handle them with care and I try and carry them out in the way that I'm supposed to, right? I may not do it all the time, but for the most part, when I am aware and my vibration is high and I know what I'm supposed to be doing, whether I feel like it or not, I'm showing up and I'm serving, period. So that's what this space really is about, right? It's not about having a successful business. It's not about none of that because realistically, my business would not have become successful. It would not have maintained success had I not done the work on me, right? And now that I'm looking for fulfillment outside of the business, it's going to take some more work, right? Now I can't think about what to do for the business, what to do for the business. It's now what to do for me. What do I like? Oh, I didn't know that I liked jelly on my toast. I didn't know that. It may seem small, but I'm trying to tell you, discovering the small things about yourself is, to me, is eye-opening because as I research not just me, but everything down to my zodiac and when I was born, and I am loving this person that I am because now I understand who she is. Before, I didn't. I'm like, why do I think that way? Am I just weird? Like I'm always thinking numbers, or I'm always analytical, or I'm just always looking for, and I'm thinking like that I don't see the average person being that way. So why am I? But now I love all that about me and I know how to maximize it and use it so it benefits me, right? That's what this whole phase and this whole season is about. Discovering who we are after we have given all of ourselves to the world, right? Breathing, rediscovering. I'm trying to tell you, I want you to be honest, right? Because if you are here, what good question, Carla. What changed? What was my shift? Being super honest, what changed initially was reading a book. Reading a book changed, and it helped me just take accountability because I just was an angry person. I just was angry. I was angry at my situation. I was angry at my life. I felt like it was real basic and I knew I was bigger than that, but I'm the one that settled for all that. And it started with just a book and me being able to just look at things from a different perspective and just being open. I mean, I hear this, I'm 38 years old and I'm like, well, shoot, I tried it my way all this damn time. Let me just, all right, let me try it your way. Let me see. But I'm trying to tell you, once I start having the smallest shift, I was like addicted to it. I just became addicted to it. And I started just falling in love with things that were happening. And I just realized that it started with me. Everything started and ended with me. I had to learn to not be mad at people, none of that. And it just was a process, being honest. That's when I wrote my book. It was a process, like a 2-year process of me just really healing. And I didn't heal all, I ain't saying that, but I did enough where I was falling in love with the process. So I just started developing good habits because I wanted a different lifestyle. And I started seeing that, well, in order for me to get this, I can't be thinking like this, or I can't be around these people, or I can't even live in this community. Or I was willing to, you know how they put all the chips on the table? Baby, I put all them suckers on the table. I did. But not only that, I realized in order for me to step into that next level, it was a lot of changes that I had to make. And that was the beginning of my process. And since things were turning around, I fell in love with it. And so I just continued to go deeper and deeper and deeper. And not to say like all of the experiences were great, because sometimes I would invest in a coach and, because I'm doing all the things now, and it would be a horrible freaking experience. But I learned my level and my position and what I was doing, right? I was creating impact. Even at that small level of just having a business that's just making traction, I still was creating impact. And now I just took what I did serious, and as I still take it serious to this day, and I don't play with it. That's why when I talk and I coach and I train, everything comes from don't play with it. You're going to get out of it exactly what you put into it. And me, I put everything into it, right? So these are the outcomes that I experience. So normally if I'm saying or doing anything, it just comes from experience. It just comes from my experience. It's not to say someone else's strategy or whatever doesn't work, but I know damn sure mine do, because I'm living proof. And that's all I got, right? That's all I got to go on. I'm not going to sit up here and quote scripture out of book. I ain't going to do all that, because I don't know. I don't know if that worked, but I know what I did worked. So I'm like, just try this. Just, give it a little shit. Give it a little try. So I want to start here, right? Where in your life or your business, even if it's your business, I want you to be honest and tell me, where have you been playing it safe? Be super honest. This is like the space for us to just, or you may discover that you may just now discover that you've been playing it safe. I know I've been playing it safe for the past 2 years. I have. My business has been on autopilot. It just been on autopilot. Thank God that I have a business that just can generate revenue without me being in it, because I had to figure some things out. Like, really, what do I want to do with this next phase of life, or with this next phase of whatever it was? So it just was sitting on autopilot, right? And I was playing it very safe because I knew that worked, and I wasn't willing to put any extra into it, because I didn't know if this was what I really wanted to do. Being honest, I didn't. So I didn't want to give it no more energy until I figured it out. Thank God I figured it out. And for some of you guys, it could be different things. For some of you guys, it could be staying at a job that don't excite you no more. I talk to so many of my mentees that talk about this damn job that they don't want to go back to. They can't wait till they can quit. They can't wait till they can put their pink slip in. I know exactly what that feels like, right? And then for some other of you guys, it may be holding a business model that that ain't it no more. That ain't working no more. We are so emotionally attached to our businesses. We don't want to let them go when we know we should. When we know goodness well we should. And then for some, it may be avoiding a conversation that you know you need to have. I did that for a very long time. But now I know who I am, whose I am, and I know how I am. I can have a conversation now and I not get hot-headed, I not get emotionally to where I'm like not even listening to what the person is saying. I'm in a different space. So I know when to have a conversation. Whereas though before, it's like, I ain't, you know what, I ain't even going down that road. I ain't even, because I know I'm gonna pop off. I'm trying to tell you. Kim said, you teaching tonight. Girl, because Kim, this is just where I felt a space was needed. Not just like within my community, but just even in my life. It was a place where I needed to just converse and it not be about no damn draping, even though I love it. But that is just so much more to life. And that ties into, or stems from, other areas of your life that needs to be, it needs some work. Being honest, it needs some daggone work. So that's why I just felt compelled to just start now. Started ugly, started without a concept, and I may change the concept. I don't know. But for right now, I'm trying to figure out who I am, right? And I'm discovering things I love about myself, and the things I don't like about myself. I am building repetitive actions for it to be gone one day. But it ain't going to happen overnight. So y'all just got to deal with it. Yeah, I be showing up late. I do. I'm sorry. I will get better though. I will get better. I swear to God. Shout out to the team. They be like, I'm 10 minutes late. They're like, no issues. I got you. Oh my God. Come on, Darrell. I love it. I was playing it safe at my job. Come on, but I stepped out. Yes, you did. So I'm figuring it out as I go. You want to know what? God got you. You want to know what, Darrell? Give yourself more kudos to that. You are not figuring it out as you go. You are not. You're finding whatever elements you need and you're implementing. So give yourself more than that. You are not figuring it out as you go, right? You are clear that you need something. And when you find the thing that you need, you take freaking action. So I love that about you. I absolutely love that about you. And that's why you're having the amount of success you're having in such a short amount of time, because you made the decision that this is my time now. And girl, I just like watching you. Tell you. Guys, I really want you to understand that at the end of the day, we all played it safe or is playing it safe to some degree, right? I showed you guys, I shared with you guys how I've done it. And sometimes I find myself getting back into it, right? But I'm at a level of awareness now. I can identify when that's happening. And for me, if I don't feel no stress or I don't feel nothing, it's too damn safe. It's like, what? You don't feel no heat. You don't feel no nothing. Like you just up in this joint. Like, yeah, we good. No, that means you chilling and you playing it safe. So like you gotta have your identifiers to help you identify when you're not moving the needle. I'm trying to tell you, y'all want too much to sit here and play small. And it's not going to happen if you continue to play small. In this season, in this second win, this is all about you. This second win, this is all about me. I'm trying to tell you. I want you guys to really think about that. How many of you feel as if, whether your first half or whatever it was, a big portion of your life has been dedicated elsewhere other than with you? I'm trying to tell you, there's a trap of comfort, right? There's a whole trap. It has a sneaky way of convincing us that it's peace. I ain't gonna lie. I even thought it was peace. I'm like, yeah, I work so hard. Yeah, this is peace. No, I was playing comfortable. Like, yeah, I'm gonna ride this comfort wave. I ain't got no stress. I'm trying to tell you, comfort has a sneaky way of convincing you that it's freaking peace. But what it really gives us is what? Stagnation. And when you're stagnant, you're not moving and you're not growing. And if you're not growing, I just said this on my other live, it's dead. I don't even have a green thumb, guys. You would think I do, because within this last, I would say, I don't know, 2-3 months, I got a whole jungle in my daggone house now. And I've realized, because I was like, why am I now addicted to plants? I never was a plant person. I had a garden, right? But that was exciting because I was trying to eat healthy. So that was like a part of that whole be healthy movement. But now these are plants. I'm like, it's funny because even my fiance laughed about it. He was like, you started with 1 or 2. He was like, now you got a whole damn jungle in here. And so I'm telling you, I will sit there and do internal work. Like, why did I sit here and buy? I think I got like 40 something plants in my house. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, why did I do this? Why did I do this? And my children now grown. My youngest baby is about to be 18. And us as mothers have a natural maternal instinct to take care of something. Period. That's all I've known for over half of my life. Right? So now I think it was just that little thing creeping in the back of my head, like you need something to take care of. But now I sit up here and got all these daggone plants. And when I see one wilting, or if I see one with burnt, it's a indicator that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. Right? I am not taking care. I am not holding up my end of the bargain. You guys got to put something in place where you know you're playing small. I'm trying to tell you, life and business supposed to be fearful to a certain degree. I popped off so much stuff this year, I came in 2025 without a clue what the hell I was going to do. I did not know. I just knew I was back activated, and I just asked God to put his hands on everything that I did, because I was just moving. I just was moving with the daggone blindfold on, because I was that activated. And I just knew if I took action, it would be all right. And all of it was scary. Every last thing I did this year was scary, but it made me feel alive. I can't explain how I feel right now, but I also don't want to lose my identity back to the business. Like I created a comfortable lifestyle where I could go play in the garden, or I could play with my plants, or I could play with my dog, whatever. I don't want to lose that. So again, we back to creating that balance. Come on, Kim. Kim say it's my job draining, no growth. It absorbs. Yes. And I get that. And Kim, knowing you, right? You've been a part of the tribe for a while. I know exactly what that feels like, right? And I remember when you would have the tiny home dream, and like it just was exciting to just hear you play out this vision in this life for yourself. And I'm being honest, I could see you in the damn tiny house with all this pink stuff everywhere. Pink stuff everywhere for Kim. I was trying to tell you. Carla say, my oldest daughter is 38. I've been married for 39 years. Oh my God. Yes. I am now learning who I am. That's the thing. Like it happens at all walks of life, right? It happens at various different points and age brackets or whatever it is. But my thing is, I wanted to create this space so that we can figure out who we are, because life goes so fast and it's easy to lose your identity. It's easy to show up for other people because we feel compelled that that's what we're supposed to do. And it's cool. But no, I want to leave like totally peaceful. I want to leave this place totally peaceful, that I lived a portion of my life for me. I did what I wanted to do. I did it how I wanted to do it. That's all I want. You can have the Bentleys, you can have all that. I want to get up and do whatever the heck I want to do that day. That to me is peace, right? While still being productive though, right? I got lost in that for the past 2 years. I'm like, oh yes, I'm just going to go outside and play in the garden. And like, girl, you forgot you got a whole business over there. So that's what this is about. I'm trying to tell you. This chapter has been beautiful. Oh, that is so beautiful. And you want to know what it is? And what saddens me is so many of us go through life and we never are selfish. It's nothing wrong with being selfish for a little bit. Yeah, I'm in my selfish phase. The last time I was in my selfish phase, I built a lifestyle that I never thought I would ever achieve, I would ever experience. So I feel comfortable. I'm in my selfish phase again. This is my time. You got pause. This for me. I'm trying to tell you. I love it here, right? Because I'm just discovering so much. And a lot of us we don't know who we are. Some of us are so busy mimicking other people. And then we worried about why we are unfulfilled or why this is not working out for us, because it ain't for you. It's for them. Lord, don't let me get the preaching today, I swear. Oh my God. Kim say, I've been needing something like this. Thank you. Kim, I have too. I swear, y'all know I love what I do. Y'all know I love my tribe. I love them down. I do. But sometimes I just need me. I just need to talk about what I want to talk about. I want to talk about what I am experiencing right now. I don't want to keep talking about and pouring into others all the time. It's like, I just need this for me. Now, all day today, I didn't went live 4-5 times. I didn't pour it into my communities. I poured into my programs. I poured into my tribe. This is my time. This is my time to really talk about where the hell I'm at and what I'm struggling with and what I'm trying to figure out. And with me sharing it with you guys, I'm hoping that you're able to pick something up from it and just find the courage, right, to overcome comfort as well. Because that's really what it's all about. I'm trying to tell you, that's really what it's all about. She said, "Ooh, that one." I'm being honest though. This is our time, and I want you guys to really feel and understand that it's okay to put you first. There's nothing wrong with that. If I sit here and look at the amount of responsibility that I have, if there is no me, right? And even when I was raising and heavy into the domestic, raising children and going to 9 to 5, like I nearly ran myself into the ground. And here I would have been gone and everybody would have been on with their married life. No, so this half, I'm going to do what I want to do. right? I'm gonna really fully experience life because it has so much to offer. It do. And I don't know because I keep being in the business or on the business or touring and teaching and coaching. And no, I like pause. I got the smell of roses. And I don't want them to be the roses that's in my backyard. I want to smell. I want to smell some international roses. Right. So that's what this is about. I really want you to, if you feel like you're in a comfort zone, start becoming aware with what does the next level even look like. Just start visualizing next level, what you think it what you want it to be. It may not even be that, but you need something to look forward to, right? I'm trying to tell you, being stuck in a comfort zone feels like you're repeating the same freaking chapter over and over and over and over. And I don't know about y'all, but anytime I experience that, I lose excitement. Baby, I'm a Gemini. We need it on and popping and interesting. I get bored real fast. I close coaching programs. So I'm like, I can't keep doing this. I'm trying to tell you. And when you keep ignoring that little nudge that says it's time for more, that's when you just end up in an unfulfilled state. I was in an unfulfilled state. Like I clearly was in depression. I don't want to say rock bottom. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. But it was bad. Just depressed. Like, is this all that life has to offer? I got all of this. I got all of this. And you trying to tell me that this is all I get? No. I'm trying to tell you. I want you to really understand, guys, courage within itself. This isn't absent of fear, right? It doesn't mean you're not going to experience fear. Different types of fear is good. But what courage is, guys, courage is, that's the thing. That's the thing, right? That's the movement part of it. And this is the thing that really help you face fear. Now, when I feel fearful, I get a little excited because it's kind of like I'm living on the edge. It's like I'm living on the edge. Oh, yes, we in it now. Right. I'm trying to tell you, that's what it's about. It's action when you don't have all of the answers. That's what it is. Just taking the courage to just do it anyway. Alicia, if she's still here, she got a whole training, she got a whole presentation that she will be presenting about courage and consistency. And I get excited just seeing her go through her process and then being able to turn that process into teachable moments for the people she's going to serve. This is what it's all about, guys. I'm trying to tell you. Courage is doing it scared. Because I don't know if you know it or not, but your why is bigger than what you worrying about. I don't worry the way I used to worry. I used to worry about little trivial things. Oh my goodness. Now the only thing I focus on is my why. The only thing I focus on is I'm supposed to serve today. I don't know how, what shape or fashion, form, or none of that, but I know that is what I'm supposed to do. And if I don't do it, I'm not acting in my gifting. I'm saying I need more. Oh my God. Darrell say, yep. So Gemini, baby, that is. But the beautiful part about it is before I've fully understood why I am the way I am, I would be like not wanting to be in certain scenarios because I know I'm gonna be tired of it. I'm like, I ain't got time for that. But now I'm like, get somebody else to do it because I just know, I understand how I am. I understand my quirks, and honestly, I love them because I ain't got time to waste. I ain't got time to waste. I got a lot of less birthdays than I'm looking at as opposed to what was behind me. So, baby, make this moment count. Make this moment count. I'm trying to tell you. So that's what the thing is, guys. I'm trying to tell you. I get so excited of this journey. I get so excited of you guys' journey, like just seeing it play out. And sometimes being that voice behind the y'all big unknown. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm like, just keep going. I know what's going to happen if you keep showing up like this. Just keep going. I'm trying to tell you guys, for me, when I'm overcoming, when I'm excited because I'm overcoming something, it's because I know I'm making bold moves, and I know I'm making bold moves without the plan. I'm trying to tell you, I'm heavy. I am that Gemini. Like, I am a full-blown Gemini. Like, I don't like doing anything without a 10-point bullet point plan on what's going to happen. All right, if this happened, then what's going to happen, and then what's going to happen after that. All right, so if they don't show up, and then what? Oh, okay, but worst case scenario, what? Okay, but you sure? That's me, right? But but in being totally honest, guys, every move I made this year, going into a studio, shutting down my tour routine, shutting down my tour schedule, launching a different program, launching a software, launching the Posh agency, like all of this stuff just came. I was like, I just want to do it. Not I had a plan, because I ain't got no plan. Half the stuff we figured out along the way. And I told you, as I came into 2025, I'm like, God, just put your hand on it. This is what I want to do. I don't know how it's gonna play out. I don't know how it's gonna happen. Just put your hand on it. And here we are today. Like, we had a very successful year. I'm trying to tell you, launching, pivoting, all of that, taking the risk, all of that worked out. Now, if it didn't work out, then guess what? I would be sitting here, but I would have a different story. But I still will have a story. So to some degree, it still would have worked out. I want you guys to know that at the end of the day, courage is not something it don't need a lot of noise. Don't. It really taught me that the whole process, just moving and just acting on faith, really taught me that it's the quiet moments where the biggest shifts happen, right? Sometimes courage looks like walking away. Sometimes courage looks like you keeping your daggone mouth shut and not responding so fast. I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes it looks like saying no when you probably want to say yes, just because I just got to do it. I might as well do it. No, say no. And then for sometimes it looked like starting again, starting over. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Who told y'all something was wrong with that? Baby, I like fresh starts. Bring them on. What we doing? We doing this? We pivoting? Oh, what we doing? Oh, we starting that? Oh, okay. What we doing? We breaking up? Oh, okay. I'm trying to tell you. Come on now. Keisha say, I love that you changed and decided to have your own studio. Man, that was the best decision. And let me tell you how that man upstairs worked. That wasn't even something I wanted. That wasn't even something I wanted. I would, like, back in the day, when I was on tour, especially if we had a bad episode, baby, I swear to God, I was like, man, I just would give anything to stop being on tour. I loved it, but we would just have some things happen, baby. I nearly lost my life touring. That damn Kim on here, that daggone Chicago blizzard in Detroit. Ooh, we nearly died up there. But I think I probably said it like in the back of my head or something, but it's just not something that was on my radar. It's not something I was like, I was about to be out of this thing. But it was a damn commercial or something I seen. I was like, oh, that's cool. Let me see. I went over there that same day. I just went to go look at it, and it blew my mind. I'm just looking at all the things that could possibly happen. All the things. I ain't got no plan. I ain't got nothing. I don't got nothing. I ain't budget for it. That ain't my problem. This is what I want. Tell the universe, put it out there in the universe fix it. All right. Now, if you give me this, if you bless me with this, I'm gonna bless the people. So I need you to bless me so I can bless the people. Okay. That's how I look at it. It ain't my problem. It's the universe's problem, or the Lord's. So it just happened that fast. And I blogged the whole thing. In like 2 days I was in there. I was like, wow. And then when I first moved in, again, I didn't have a plan. So I got like a medium-sized unit. Once we start moving stuff and the thing started clicking, I'm like, oh, this ain't gonna work. We had to get a bigger unit. Then I turned around, got a bigger unit, and I'm like, oh, this ain't gonna work. Then we had to get 2 big units. Then I got the 2 big units, and I'm like, oh, this ain't gonna work. Now we was blessed with a 3rd big unit. I'm trying to tell you, at the end of the day, you just gotta freaking move. When you feel compelled that action is needed, put forth the action. Don't need to know the how, the why, the what time, the what color. You asking too many questions. Don't ask all them questions. Just move on faith. Come on with it. All the no's. I'm in the season of no. Who else in the season of no? Put no down there. And it's not just saying no, randomly saying no. You need to be on a path. You need to be on an actual a journey of self discovery. Sometimes that take moments of solitude. You don't know who you are, what you're supposed to be doing, because it's too convoluted. You got all this noise in the daggone background. You can't hear the things that you're supposed to be hearing. There's nothing wrong with saying no. Can you go with me? No. You want to go for no? I ain't gonna be able to do that. Not right now. Oh my God. I'm trying to tell you. Come on, Keisha. Major shift. Yes. Like I just had and I had no idea that I would have and be blessed with that many classes. We had class back after back after back after back. All of them sold out. I'm trying to tell you. I just asked him to put his hands on it. I'm trying to tell you. Love me a good pivot. Me too. Ain't nothing wrong with a good pivot. I'm trying to tell you. Ain't nothing wrong with a good pivot. Come on, Darrell, say just move. Alice say no. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Someone told me for every yes you are saying to everyone else, you are saying no to yourself. And that hit hard. Man, I'm trying to tell you. You are taking a piece of yourself for every time you are giving out and pouring out. You are, right? That is very true. And you just want to be mindful of your yeses, right? You want people to be deserving. You want to make sure that it's reciprocal. You want to make sure that this yes is actually contributing to something of the greater good. I'm trying to tell, it makes a difference. It makes a difference. People say she changed. So yeah, I changed. You think I did all this work and spent all this daggone money for me to be the same and thinking the same way with the same poor broke mindset? No. Yeah, I changed. You should try it. Kim, I love that. Pivot leads to purpose. Baby, I'm trying to tell you guys, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. First thing I want to share with you guys is a bold move blueprint, right? Some people, they know they need to move. They know they need to make a shift. They know they may need to pivot. They may need to do something, but don't have the courage to do so. And it's really easier than you think it is. First of all, if I feel fearful, I acknowledge the fear, right? I don't pretend that it's not there. Like, it's there. I call it out, like, name it. Why do I feel this way? Once I've been doing that now for years because it helps me. Again, I'm on self-discovery. It helps me learn me. It helps me learn things that make me feel uncomfortable, but now I understand why I feel uncomfortable in said situation. And you just call it out. Why do you feel this way, right? Because fear, if at the end of the day, if you believe it or not, it's going to lose power when you call it out. Once you acknowledge it is what it is, it no longer have power over you. I talked about this so much with a lot of my ladies that's fearful of going live or fearful of creating the content. Like, what you scared of? The moment you face that thing in the face, at the end of it no longer have power over you. The way I used to show up live, trying to all be prim and proper and all the things with my, I talk about it all the time because I think it's funny. I think it's cute. With my little old lady my brown wig, and I had my old lady glasses on. I'm thinking this is what was called for the role. But the moment I called it out, like, why am I doing this? Nobody told me, Precious, this is how you're supposed to look as a coach. This is how you're supposed to act as a coach. This is how you're supposed to, talk as a coach. And once I went back to my baseline of who I am naturally and just said, forget all of that, and fearful to put myself out there because they be like, then they still say it, but I just don't care. They like, oh, you said two? You said two? You said Doug. Where you from? And I tell them, I'm from Baltimore, baby. Baltimore raised me. Yep. And I'm going to say two, do Doug again. I'm going to keep on saying it. I'm trying to tell you. The fear loses power. It no longer bothers you or any of that. The moment you get over the thing, because you're the only one that's worried about it. Nobody told you that they are worried about this thing that you are so worried about, right? So you got to acknowledge the fear. Second thing is you got to anchor your why. You got to know what's at stake. That was another thing that, and it used to be on my wall. Those of you, some of you know, my entire wall is my dry erase board. Some things I would put on my wall just so I could look at it. If I get distracted or whatever the case may be, it would be right there, big, bold. Like I can't afford to play small, because if I play small, these goals will never be accomplished. Right? I'm looking at them every day. Boom, every day. It's like a haunted house. Oh my God. It's like a haunted house. It stares me in the face, right? So you got to anchor your why. What's at stake if you don't show up? If someone give you the blueprint on this is something that works for the greater good for you, and if you don't do it, what's at stake? A lot of is at stake. You ain't gonna launch that thing. You ain't gonna make no money. You ain't gonna make a name for yourself. Nobody gonna know who the hell you are. Your business is going to suffer. You may give up on your business. You may gotta go back to work. A whole lot will happen if you don't anchor your why. For different people, the why could be something different. It could be your family, your business, your legacy, whatever it is. When your why is clear, guess what? Your courage makes sense. Now you running out there. I push people off the ledge all the time. I push them right off the ledge, but they're eager to go because they know I have a parachute waiting. I'm trying to tell you, your courage it starts making sense once you're clear on why are you doing it in the first place. That was one thing that helped me not only understand my Geminiism, but helped me really love why do I ask questions all the time. I ask questions all the time because I make some bold damn moves and it needs an answer on why am I making this move. Oh, Lord, come on. Darrell say, I am so on the same journey. Yes, like you, just trying to find me through it all. But for now, it's no, I don't want no negative energies or distracting spirits around me. I'm trying to tell you, it makes a difference. The things that I've done or accomplished in such a short amount of time, had I been in those same circles or around those same people, I'm almost certain it would have not happened. I had to strip myself of anything and everything, people, places, and things that wasn't in full alignment with where I wanted to go. I don't care how painful it was. I was willing to risk it all for what my vision was and for what my purpose and what my destiny was. So yeah, it was no all day. No, no, cannot, no. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to tell you, this is like the stuff that lights me up and make me excited about life. The business side is great, but that thrives because of the internal work that I do or the yearning of who I am becoming. I want to know this person at a deep level, right? That's why everything else that I touch turn to gold. It's because of the work that I do on myself, in myself, and with myself. You don't need to be in, you don't need a whole bunch of people around. You don't need all that. The journey that you're on right now, it only requires you. I'm trying to tell you. And the third step with the bold move, guys, first thing I want you to acknowledge the fear. Second thing, I want you to anchor your why. Third thing, I want you to just act anyway. Just act anyway. Everything we did this year, we just did it. I just did it. No plan, no nothing. I just did it. Listen, your bold move, it don't got to be a giant leap. It don't. Nobody's saying go and build the Empire State Building. We ain't saying that. Sometimes the boldest thing you can do is just take the next small step. That's bold. You want to know why? Because for a long time, you ain't take the daggone step. So for you to just take the next small step, that's bold. Because motion builds momentum and success loves speed. You just got to get moving. How many of you guys know that there's a small step? I'm not saying put in the pink slip. I ain't saying do none of that. How many of you guys know? As a matter of fact, call it out. What is the next small step that you must take to move in the right direction? I know for me, tonight is going to be go to bed on time because I got to get up and I got to work out. I'm laughing, but that's very honest. We've been working so much these past couple of weeks with these classes. I've been going to bed late. I've been waking up a little groggy or waking up tired, still working out, but not in full momentum like I normally am. So in order for me to regain my momentum, I got to go to bed right after this live. What's one thing y'all got to do? I want y'all to put it down in the chat. Make it super practical. That's how you take thoughts or ideas and they start coming to life. I don't even remember what it was. I was on one of my lives earlier today. I can't remember what it was. And one of the mentees, or was one of the young ladies, was saying something that it was just a conversation. I think on one of our previous, I can't even remember. I talked so much today, y'all. I'm sorry. But it was just something real simple came to fruition. It just came to fruition. They wasn't expecting it. They wasn't thinking it. It just came to fruition. And the main thing is because she called it out. 9 times out of 10, I tell people I'm working with or whatever, say what it is. Say what's the thing. How much money you want to make? How many clients you want? What's the next thing you want to achieve? Because if you keep it in your head, you can't be held accountable for what's in your head. I can't do no work for what's in your head. But the moment you tell me, oh, now we cooking with grease. Now we could make some stuff happen. So that is what that is all about. Make it super practical. If you're a journaler, I'm a journaler. I got like 4 of them on my desk right now. At any given moment, the way I journal is different. If it's something I'm on some affirmations, is one journal I work in. If it's something I'm reading the Bible and doing Bible study, is another one. It's just different. But the main thing is I'm always applying, because I'm on this journey of knowing me, strengthening my spirituality, and becoming a better version of who I am. I'm trying to tell you, I love it. Start showing up authentically. Come on with it. Start showing up. That's the best thing you could do. The main thing with that, there is no when I put me out there and just me, like really just who I am in full precious fashion, my business took off. And not only that, my relationships with my clients, my students, my mentees, it was so strong, because now they can identify and relate with who I really am, as opposed to the person I'm pretending to be. When I was acting like the person I was pretending to be, on any given day, guess what? I won't show up because I don't feel like acting. I don't feel like doing it. So I don't show up. But here today, I can show up with a wig on. I can show up with no wig on. I can show up with lashes. I can show up with no lashes, looking like Skeeter from the Muppet Babies. I can show up with my brows done. I can show up with my brows not done. I can just show up in true, precious fashion. I ain't got to act. I ain't got to think about what I'm going to say. I ain't got to do none of that. That's the best decision you can make, because it takes no freaking practice. Just show up and just start talking. I ain't expecting nobody on this live tonight, because this only our second one. No matter what I got going on my business side, like this, and my personal side, this is only our second week doing this. So no matter if one person showed up or nobody, I was going to do this whole freaking segment, period, because this is for me. And this is where I get to show up and just be me. I'm not the coach. I'm the person that don't know who the hell she want to be when she grow up. And guess what? That's all right. That's all right. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, now Darrell gonna start walking, and come on now. Somebody being accountable. I love it. She gonna start walking and humanizing her content. Now I'm gonna be looking, Darrell, because that is a part of humanizing your content. The whole walking thing, period. Girl, when I posted the other day or the other week, I was in here with my trainer, my physical trainer, and she had me doing something I could barely damn do. And you know how many DMs I got? People telling me, keep going. You got this, girl. Humanized content. And I made that bold move this evening. Went walking and posted a story. Oh, I'm going to go look for that sucker. Darrell. Oh my goodness. Diamond Balloon Effects. Hey boo, how you feeling? Thank you for joining the live. You got to if you just come in, you got to catch the beginning. It was a good one. I think it was a good one. But yeah, like the main thing, guys, you want to make it practical. You want to write it down. You want to journal, whatever it is, the things that you want to call it out, right? Make a bold move. Darrell, I love that. I love that we just talked about this today. And you already immediately took action. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean when I say I am real cautious in who I work with. You have to fit the criteria, meaning you're going to do the daggone work and you fit the bill. Alicia may be gone. She another one. Like, I don't got to worry about, once an assignment is given, I don't have to worry about, is she going to do it? Oh my gosh, she's not going to do it. Oh my God. I got to call her up. Did you get it done? I ain't got to do all that. I know it's going to be done. And the things that you guys are doing, you have to know and you have to feel that it is leading you to what you're called to do. That was for somebody. I don't know who though. I'm trying to tell you. I want you guys to tell me down in the chat. What is one bold decision right now that you've been sitting on, you've been contemplating about, you've been pondering over? I kind of shared this earlier on the live. Like, I don't give anything more than, normally it's 24 hours, but if it's something that really needs some thought, or maybe I got to talk to my fiance or something, I'll give it 48 hours. If anything outside of that, then I'm not pondering. I'm not thinking. I'm hesitating. Right? I'm procrastinating. Period. I am doing everything that's designed to talk me out of this thing. Right? And that ain't good. So I want y'all to tell me down in the chat, what's one thing you've been sitting on? What's the decision that you've been sitting on? Share it in the chat, and you'll be surprised at how that may be the same thing that somebody else is struggling with. One thing I want this whole session, these sessions to be, I want them to be reciprocal, right? I coach all day long. I teach almost every weekend. I pour. I love it though. I ain't gonna lie. I do. But this is a different space. This is a different space. This is what did I say before? I forgot. It was I think I was saying that when I was about to do TikTok. I was about to do TikTok. Oh, there go my alarm. Y'all know what that alarm say? Y'all think I be playing when I say I set up systems for me to be successful. That's my alarm for me to do my night care routine so I can take my tail to bed. At 10 o'clock, I'm supposed to be in the bed. And at this time, 9, I'm supposed to be doing my night care routine, meaning take care of my face, shower, do whatever I need to do, pray, then be in the bed. But this is the platform where you take a tip and you leave a tip. You take some information and you leave some information. This is going to be a very reciprocated space. I'm quite sure I'll pour here too, but you're going to pull back into me over here. You're going to pull back into me over here. I'm trying to tell you. A lot of people come to YouTube or whatever, they searching for answers. That ain't what Second Wind is all about. We sharing over here, okay? All right. So I just really want to say thank you guys for joining me on my second Wind session. I really think I'm going to really enjoy these spaces. This just place of comfort, this place of just being vulnerable, this place of just being honest, authentic. And in the process, the storytelling, people will get a sense of direction from it. And you never know, like you could just pick up one small tip and start seeing how that actually helped and move the needle in your life. This is not where I talk about business. This just ain't that. However, if you do the things that add value to your life, you will begin to see how you become a better CEO, how you become a better entrepreneur, how you become a better coach, a better designer, a better draping instructor, a better whatever it is. It starts with you, right? I want you to remember as you go or as you finish out this week that comfort builds routine. It does. But guess what? Courage builds legacy. Your second win is waiting for you. My second win is here. I'm in it and I'm here for all of it, right? Your second win is waiting for you, but it's not waiting in your comfort zone. That's not where it's at. That's not where you're going to experience it, right? So this week, I want you all to commit to one bold move. Take it a step further, write it down, say it out loud, shout it to the mountaintops, whatever. Main thing is I want you to take the first step, okay? I want to thank you guys for being here for your second win sessions. I want to make sure that you guys subscribe to this channel. I'm doing this every week for the remainder of the year until we launch the actual podcast in January. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And I want you to share this with a friend, right? Because this would be an amazing phase of life to go through with someone, right? Someone that you get to also tell and share these stories with, and you guys are actually going through something life-changing at the same time. I want you to share it with someone who you know is ready right now to trade comfort for courage, right? They've been sitting too long. They've been stagnant. They unmotivated, whatever it is. I'm quite sure all of you guys got somebody in that space. I'm quite sure you do. Your second win is here. Okay, I want to walk in it together with you guys. I'm your girl, Precious Stevens. Just Precious Stevens. That feels so funny. But I am your girl, Precious Stevens. And guys, I am signing off. Bye, guys.